What's up YouTube? This is All Things Quick. So we're back with another video. I'm with my little one, Mila. High five. Good job. We are going to fix this dirt bike today. So I have taken the carburetor off and the float, it doesn't look like it's level, so it keeps bogging out every time. Every time that I get on throttle, it's bogging out. So I just took the bottom of the carburetor off. I'm going to check the float. I'm going to check the injector nozzles and the level of this thing here. And then we're going to see the fuel screw as well. And then see if we can't get this thing running properly, because it kind of sucks having it bog out all the time. Can't even ride it. Just going to get straight into it and hopefully fix this. Hey yo, I just want to give a shout out to Dev E46 and 47 in our Discord server for hooking our server up with some server boost and helping us make our server awesome. If you want to know how to get your name shouted out in a future video, then definitely hit us up in the comments down below and join our Discord server. The link is in the description. By the way, just on a side note, big milestone, we just reached 500,000 views recently, so this is a big deal, so let's go. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys can see this on camera, but this float here should be completely level with this here. And when you do it and it goes back to its spot, it's actually sinking in, so it looks like it might be running on a lean condition rather than running proper fuel. So I just think that it might not be letting enough fuel in the carburetor to stay running, and or at least it's bogging out when it wants to go on high RPM and choke is wide open and the throttle is wide open. So I'm going to adjust that just by moving that little piece of metal right there. But also I'm going to check the fuel nozzles right there. So I'm going to get a small screwdriver and take those out, and then I'm going to adjust the fuel screw as well to see if it's gonna work properly. So I just took the fuel jets out, and the best way to test these things to see is to put it in front of some light, and you should be able to see, if you can see that, yeah, there you go, you should be able to see straight through it. If you can't, ain't no way, boy. Okay, I just lost that. That sucks. Okay, so don't lose your stuff on the floor. But like I was saying, the best way is to put it in front of some light, and you should be able to see straight through it. If you can't, then that means it's clogged with something. So that one's good. The other one looks like it might be clogged up just a little bit. I'm gonna put some compressed air through that, see if I can't get that cleared out a little bit, or just some brake cleaner or something. So I don't think you guys can see on camera, but that's a lot more clear. Maybe you can see, but that's a lot more clear than it was. So just blew that out with some compressed air. I'm going to put that back in here. We're going to adjust the float. We want the float to be completely level. Adjust the fuel screw, and that's it. Hopefully it will start and run properly after. Basically what you do is you take your fuel screws and you turn them in all the way. So righty tighty, you turn them in all the way. You count how many turns you turn, and then you back it out to where it was before. See if that idles properly, runs properly. If not, then you just adjust them, but you have to count. They say that for 4 strokes it should be around 2.5 turns is your optimal point. I haven't owned many 2 strokes, so I'm not sure about that. So I'm gonna turn this in and then count it, and then I'm gonna back it back out and see where the optimal spot is for this to run properly. But I've adjusted this float here. I've adjusted this float, so now it's completely level when it sits back. That should be good. The jets are cleaned, and I'm just gonna adjust the fuel screws, and then that's it. Okay, so I've put the carb back together, so I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna see if that's done anything. If it hasn't, then I'm gonna adjust a few more things. Okay, zoom zoom. Thank you. Okay, so it seems to have made some sort of difference, but I'm gonna take it outside and I'm gonna open it up just a bit and see if it actually has. Okay, so I've adjusted the idle, adjusted the fuel. Just gonna crank it over. Mila, heads up. Yep. So it's a lot more responsive now, which is good. Mila, zoom zoom. Okay, come up. So it's a lot more responsive now. Okay, so that's good news. So it works. I need a slight adjustment on the idle just to bring it down just a little bit, but the throttle response is a lot more snappy and it doesn't bog out like it used to. So problem solved. If you're looking to fix your carburetor, that's a good way to clean it and inspect it. And if that's not the case, like if you have a battery, it's a whole nother, or sorry, not a battery. If you have a fuel pump with a battery and everything like that, it's a whole different story. Like if you have fuel injection, it could be something else like your fuel pump or your fuel filter and all that stuff. So there's some other things to look into, but for a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke that does not have a fuel injection system on it, then that's your fix. Well, it can be your fix. So I forgot to film an ending, but anyways, that's the end of that video. If this helped you out in any kind of way, then definitely hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us for the next build series on whatever is going to be happening with this. Today I'm getting some parts for this bike, so stay tuned for that, and we'll get all these up and running properly. This one's running, this one's not, so hopefully soon we can get all 3 of these going and have them all together. So if you like that video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know that you did enjoy this video, if it helped you out in any kind of way. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about this kind of stuff, and don't forget to hit us up on our Discord server. The link is in the description. We'll see you in the next one. See you later.